Good day, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that can truly transform how you see yourself and what you're capable of: confidence. But not the kind of confidence that's loud or flashy. Not the kind that relies on compliments or comfort zones. I'm talking about real, unshakable confidence. The kind that stays with you when life gets tough. The kind that pushes you forward even when you feel afraid. The kind that comes from one place: doing hard things. We live in a world that tells us to seek ease, avoid discomfort, and wait until we feel ready. But the truth is this: confidence doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in challenge. Every time you do something difficult, something that scares you, stretches you, or challenges you, you earn a new level of self-respect. You realize, I can do hard things. I've done it before. I can do it again. And that belief, that's where confidence begins. That's how self-doubt turns into quiet strength. That's how fear turns into fuel. So in this series, we're going to break down why doing hard things matters, how it builds lasting confidence, and how you can start, even if you're scared. Because your confidence won't come from wishing or waiting. It comes from doing. Let's begin. Facing discomfort. Where growth truly begins. Let's get straight to it. Most people don't lack confidence. They lack the experience of doing difficult things and getting through them. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly proud of yourself? Was it when you did something easy and familiar? Or was it when you stepped up, took a risk, pushed through fear, and came out stronger? That's what real confidence is built on. Not comfort, not theory, not praise, but experience, earned through action. Why avoiding hard things keeps you stuck? We live in a comfort-obsessed world. Fast food, instant answers, easy entertainment. But here's the problem. You don't grow in comfort. You only grow when you stretch, when it's awkward, when it's uncomfortable, when you constantly avoid difficult conversations, new challenges, or scary decisions. Your self-trust weakens. You start telling yourself, I can't handle pressure. I'm not good under stress. I'm not brave enough. But those are just untested beliefs. Beliefs you can change by proving them wrong through action. What happens when you step into the hard? Something amazing happens when you do things that scare you. You feel fear, but act anyway. You fail, but get back up. You feel lost, but figure it out. You feel weak, but grow stronger through effort. And suddenly, you start seeing yourself differently. You start thinking, if I can handle that, I can handle this too. Confidence doesn't shout, it remembers. It remembers your efforts, your courage, your persistence. Start with small, hard things. You don't need to climb a mountain tomorrow. You don't need to give a TED Talk next week. You just need to start with one small, hard thing today. Wake up earlier than usual. Speak up in a meeting. Say no to something that drains you. Start a task you've been avoiding. Go to the gym even when you don't feel like it. Each time you do that, you build self-respect, and self-respect builds unshakable confidence. A moment from my life. I used to avoid difficult conversations. I thought silence kept the peace, but it only made me feel small. Then one day, I had that hard talk I'd been avoiding for months. My hands were shaking. My heart was racing. But I spoke the truth, and something changed. Not just in the situation, but in me. That moment gave me a new kind of power, the power that comes from doing what's hard and surviving it. Quick challenge. Ask yourself today, what's one hard thing I've been avoiding? What's one small step I can take toward doing it? Then do it. Don't wait for confidence. Build it through action. Failure builds confidence if you let it. Let's talk about a word most people fear, but successful people embrace: failure. That's right. Not as something to avoid, but is something that teaches, strengthens, and even better builds confidence. We often think failure is proof we're not good enough. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the foundation of it. Why most people let failure destroy their confidence. When something doesn't go as planned, many people blame themselves, quit too early, feel ashamed, avoid trying again. They think, I failed, so I must be a failure. But the reality is, everyone fails. The confident ones are simply those who learn from it. The difference isn't talent, it's what you do next. Every confident person has failed. A lot. Think about anyone you admire. Athletes, artists, entrepreneurs, leaders. They have all failed more times than most people have even tried. Michael Jordan missed over 9,000 shots. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Oprah was fired early in her career, but they all kept going. Why? Because they understood this. Failure doesn't take your confidence. It gives you a chance to build it. Failure teaches you 3 powerful things. What doesn't work? So you stop repeating it. That you can survive setbacks and still keep moving. That fear loses its power the more you face it. Every time you fall and get back up, you're not weaker, you're wiser and stronger. Your confidence grows most when you're tested. Anyone can feel good when things are easy, but when everything falls apart and you choose to try again, that's where true confidence is born. You realize, I'm not fragile. I can fall and still rise. I'm capable of more than I thought. That mindset, it's worth gold. A story from real life. I once launched a project I truly believed in. I poured my heart into it, and it failed. At first, I was embarrassed, angry, ready to quit. But then I asked myself, what did this teach me? What can I do better next time? What did I learn about myself? That failure turned into one of the most important experiences of my life. It taught me resilience, creativity, clarity, and most of all, it made me braver. Quick challenge. Ask yourself, what failure am I still holding on to? What did it teach me? How can I use that lesson to grow stronger now? Then write it down, speak it out, and let it empower you. Keep promises to yourself. That's where real confidence begins. Let's get into something most people never realize. Confidence isn't just built in public, it's built in private, by doing what you say you'll do, especially when no one's watching. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust, and self-trust is the foundation of real, lasting confidence. Why breaking promises to yourself hurts confidence? Have you ever said, I'll wake up early tomorrow, but didn't? I'll start eating healthy Monday, but quit by Wednesday? This time I'll be consistent, but gave up when it got tough? Each time you break those small commitments, something happens. You lose a little trust in yourself. You start believing, I can't stick to anything, and your confidence takes a hit, even if no one else knows. But here's the good news. The opposite is also true. Keep a promise to yourself, and your confidence grows. Small promises equals big confidence. You don't need to do something huge to build belief. You just need to follow through, consistently. You promised to read for 10 minutes? Do it. You said you'd drink more water today? Keep that word. You set a goal to walk every morning? Get out and walk. These acts may seem small, but they send a message to your brain. I do what I say I'll do. I can count on me. I trust myself. And that's what builds quiet, unshakable confidence, one action at a time. Confidence comes from identity, not image. The world teaches us to look confident, but true confidence comes when your actions match your words over and over again. You're not faking it. You're not posing. You're becoming it day by day. And here's the secret. You'll never need approval from anyone else once you earn it from yourself. A real example. I used to say I'd wake up early, exercise, journal, but I kept hitting snooze. I kept pushing my goals to tomorrow, and deep down, I didn't believe myself anymore. So I started smaller. Just one habit: waking up at the time I promised. Was it easy? But after a week, I felt different. After a month, I believed myself again. That small shift changed everything. Because I no longer needed motivation. I had momentum. Quick challenge. Ask yourself, what's one small promise I can make to myself today? What's the smallest version of it I can 100% keep? Start there. Do it daily. And watch how your self-respect and confidence grows. Consistency builds the confidence you can rely on. Let's be honest. Some days you feel motivated and some days you don't. But here's a powerful truth. The most confident people aren't always motivated. They're consistent. Motivation is great, but it's unpredictable. Consistency, on the other hand, is a habit. And habit creates identity. Why confidence depends on consistency. Every time you do something hard and then do it again, and then do it especially when it's hard, you build something stronger than hype. You build trust in your ability to endure. You showed up to the gym when it was raining. You wrote even when you didn't feel inspired. You studied even when no one was watching. Those moments are quiet, but they echo loudly inside you. They say, I'm disciplined. I'm someone who follows through. I don't need to feel perfect to take action. And that is real confidence, the myth of motivation. Here's the trap many fall into. They wait to feel ready. They wait for motivation. They wait for the mood to be just right. But the truth is, confidence is built not when it's easy, but when it's hard and you do it anyway. Systems beat willpower. High-performing people don't depend on willpower. They build systems. They plan their workouts like appointments. They prep their meals to remove excuses. They schedule time to think, read, reflect. They make growth automatic, not optional. That's how they stay consistent. And consistency becomes a confidence machine. A story from real life. There was a time I could only stay consistent for 2 or 3 days. Then I'd miss a day and spiral into guilt. I thought, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Until I realized, missing a day doesn't mean failure. Quitting does. So I gave myself a rule. Never miss twice. Missed a workout. Get back at it the next day. Skipped a reading session. Open the book tomorrow. That one mindset shift gave me permission to be human, but also a system to stay consistent. And from that, my confidence exploded. Quick challenge. Ask yourself, what's one goal I want to be more consistent with? What system or rule can I set to make it easier to stick with? Then apply the never miss twice rule. One off day isn't a problem. Giving up is. Confidence is a choice you make every day. Let's finish strong by facing one last truth. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you choose. Every single day. You don't wake up confident. You act in ways that build it, even on days you feel unsure. You choose to. Try again after failure. Speak up when it's scary. Show up when you'd rather stay small. Take action before you feel ready. And every one of those choices says, I may not be fearless, but I'm not controlled by fear. Confidence doesn't wait for perfect conditions. If you wait until everything feels right, until you're 100% ready, until there's no risk of failure, you'll never move. Confidence comes from movement, not perfection. You build it like a muscle, by lifting what's heavy, by showing up daily, by doing what's hard again and again. What I've learned along the way, confidence didn't come from applause. It didn't come from likes, views, or external praise. It came from quiet moments like these. Pushing publish when I wasn't sure it was good enough. Walking into a room where I felt unqualified. Saying yes to things that stretched me. Saying no to things that drained me. Each of those moments built a stronger version of me. And they can do the same for you. You're stronger than you think. You've already overcome so much. You've already done hard things. You've already survived tough days. So today, don't shrink back. Don't wait. Don't wish. Choose to act. Choose to believe. Choose to become. Because confidence is not a personality trait. It's a practice. And it starts with doing the next right, hard thing. Quick challenge. Ask yourself, what is one action I can take today that scares me a little, but grows me a lot? Take it. Even if it's messy. Even if it's awkward. Especially if it's hard. Because that's how confidence is built. Final thoughts. Let's wrap this journey with a simple, powerful truth. Confidence is not given. Confidence is earned. By doing the hard things most people avoid. It doesn't come from talking big. It comes from taking small, courageous actions consistently. Every time you face discomfort, every time you push through fear, every time you follow through on what you said you'd do, you're telling yourself, I can trust me. I'm capable. I'm growing. That's real confidence. Not loud, not fake, but quiet, rooted, unshakable. So today, don't wait for confidence to arrive. Build it. Live it. Choose it. And remember, the version of you you're dreaming of, they're already inside you, waiting for you to do the hard things. Go do them. You've got what it takes.